Another December day. Today is a frozen morning. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning, and it froze last night, so it's my first time out, I think, while it's frozen this year. We're out here at Lake Ohop today, trying a different lake. Last two times we've been out, we were at Tanawax. We've done pretty well over there at Tanawax, and I just decided, well, let's go to Ohop, see how we do here. I did really well here in the spring and summer. I did get one really nice. I got a 5-pounder out of here. There's some big ones in here. Here's a list of our goals and where we're at total-wise as far as our total tally for each goal. Let's see if we can't catch fish. Our water temps today, guys, are like 43. So it's dropped a little bit since the last time we were out. It's come down 2 degrees. Basically what we're going to do is just work this point. At the end of the point there's a little feeder creek that comes in. There's a little dead baby bass right here. Just a little baby. Alright guys, well, about an hour and a half of fishing. Thrown everything at them basically so far. Not everything, but quite a bit. We threw spinnerbait, speed crank, jig, jerkbait, drop shot, and now I'm throwing this little 3-inch swim bait. They're just slow rolling it right now, and haven't even had a bite yet today. No bites. The thing that worries me a little bit though is that I've marked fish on the graph and then used the drop shot to drop down, and you'll usually a lot of times get a bite. Might not always catch fish, but usually at least get them to at least bite it. Could be bait. I didn't really play too much with bait selections on the drop shot, so I might need to go down to my money bait, the Berkley 2-inch minnow. Haven't tried that. That's a worst case scenario. We'll go to that. So, but yeah, it's been an hour and a half of fishing, and it's just been cold. Oh, that's all I've caught is frozen hands. I just saw a fish right where that dock is. Fish just surfaced. I don't know if I caught it on the camera or not, but it just like whoop, right up over the. Didn't jump. It just kind of came up out of the water. Looked like a trout, but it was huge. Come over here, work these docks. I'm honestly just gonna I don't know, throw everything at him again. I think I'm going to start off with the jig, though. Hopefully a bass is up under one of these docks and he'll eat something we throw at him. Here's our little jig we're going to throw. It's actually just a little finesse jig, so see how she do. Holy cow. It's raining. The winds are ripping. Oh, sucks. Holy cow. It's also hailing, so that hurts. I'm just going to let the wind drift us. We're going to throw the drop shot out here and just drag it on the bottom because, yeah, I can't keep the boat in one spot. Okay. Ooh, we starting to get white caps, baby. Oh yeah. Nothing like fishing in a winter storm, guys. And not catching a fish. I mean, it doesn't really get much better than just freezing and not getting a bite. Ah, the struggle's real today. The struggle is real. Alright guys, so we're marking fish. There's a bunch of fish around here. I'm gonna throw an anchor out so I don't drift so far and fast. So that should slow us. We should be able to, in theory, keep ourselves right close to this. Alright, 2-inch minnow time. Whatever these fish are, they don't want any of that stuff. Let's see what we can do here. I had a looker. We had a looker. Got one looking now. Come on, baby. They are not biting, guys. Had a couple lookers on the graph there. A couple come up and just look at it, but nothing, no bites. Usually you can kind of tell how aggressive the fish are going to be, because like usually when you drop down, if they're going to be fairly aggressive, you'll see them rise right to your bait pretty quickly. Today, every fish I've dropped to, I do have a couple looking at it right now, but every fish I've dropped to, they just, I got to really kind of shake the bait, and then finally they'll come up and look at it, but they haven't bit it. So definitely a rough day today. When you pull out the 2-inch minnow and you don't get bit on this sucker, it's gonna be a long day. My hope is to get at least one. If we can get one fish today, it's a victory. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a little break from this awesome weather we're having and share with you guys the verse of the day. Today's verse comes from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13. It says, 3 things will last forever: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. Well, the good news is, guys, the wind has pretty much died down, but the rain is coming in full force. So we're definitely getting wet. At least we're not having to fight the wind as much. Oh, we got one. Guys! Hey, a big old bluegill! Ah, guys! Oh my goodness! I thought we were going to get skunked today. That's a good bluegill. That is what's down there. Must be why I'm having such a hard time. I don't know. But that's bigger than my hand, or about the same size of my hand. Look at that thing, guys. Ah, that's a good old bluegill. The Berkeley 2-inch minnow. It's only one fish, guys, but I'm gonna call it a day. We've been out here for 3.5 hours. Finally got one fish. I'm happy. I'm calling it a day. I told you guys earlier if I got one, I'd be happy. We got one, and it's a fatty bluegill. Last year, I don't think I caught any bluegill in the winter. I caught perch, bass, trout, and crappie, but no bluegill. That's my first winter bluegill ever. So that's a first for the channel, guys. First ever bluegill in the winter on the channel. So that's one more fish that goes towards our 100 goal fish total for the winter. So this is our 9th fish of the winter. And we just need 91 more to reach our 100 fish goal total for the winter. No bass to add to any of our goals. But hey, we got one fish, guys. So it could have been worse. Hope you guys liked the video, and we'll do it again. All right, fishy. Thanks for not letting me be skunked. See ya.